G'day and welcome back to Duck Solid Gaming and Elm Creek Farm. Yes, that's right, we're back here in Elm Creek and we have got some major works going on. First of which you can see there, but we'll get to that in a second. Alright, what we're going to do first is we're going to get this conglomerate field seeded. It's ready to seed. We're now in the 1st of March. We have gone forward just a little bit just to get some things done. And there wasn't much going on in the off months anyway, apart from just doing a little bit of feeding. So that's all well and good. Now, things should change a little bit in the future in relation to jumping through those months. We should have a lot more work coming up in those off-season months, and more of that will come to light in the next episode or two, including this one. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm just going to connect this guy up. I'm going to go up the top end here. I'm going to run a header row around the top, and then that's probably all I'll do. And then I'll just set him up to hired hand and just let him go for it. Because then we have some things to do. So that is the plan at this second. So what we've got to also do is I want to go sell some stuff off. We might go sell some of that honey. And I just need a little bit of extra cash behind me for a point in time. And all of that will become a lot more evident very soon. Alright, we need to unfold the tool. We've done that. Have we done that? No. Unfold. There we go. Activate. Lower. Alright, and we're going to get some seed in the ground. So we're going to go round up here. Get one level of seed in. And then we'll put him on auto. And let the hired hand sort this out, and we can get on and do some other stuff that we want to get done, which is going to be imperative to the growth of the farm. Anyway, we'll just get this done first, and then we'll worry about the growth of the farm. Now, I do need, I think I've got linen to pick up from the spinnery and bring over to our tailor shop. I think I've got sunflower and or olive oil available at the oil processing facility to pick up and either sell or store or do whatever we're going to do with that. So I think what we might do is we might grab the honey. I'll go via the oil production facility, and then possibly bring the linen back over to the tailor, and then get into what we need to get done. Now, what we're going to be doing next is going to take a couple of episodes, pure and simple. So, let's go get this a little bit done here. Right. Now, chew on your boot, off you go. Now, let's go grab one of the other tractors and the auto load pallet trailer, which is over there. There we go. Now, some of what we are going to do is going to incur some losses for us as well. Now, as I said before, I'm certainly not planning on increasing the loan. However, there's one other thing I wanted to look at as well, and that's the fact that currently at the moment, I was just looking at the shop, and particularly used sales. My favourite beastie, the Lexion 8900, is 43% off in the used shop. I really would like that beastie, but it's going to cost us $278 plus about another $150 for the headers, and I'm really keen to get that. I haven't decided that I'm not going to get it yet. We'll wait and see, but I may just go against what we've said and get a little bit extra money to afford that, but we'll see how that pans out. No rushing. Alright, I'm going to go down and grab this honey, and then we're going to talk about what else has been going on and what we're planning on doing. So I'll grab the honey, then I'll go down and see if there's any oil, and if there's oil there as well, we'll take that. We'll just take the honey and the oil to the shop and we'll just sell it. Simple as that. Sheep look as though they're okay. Okay, it's a partial crate, don't want that one. Let's take the full crates. Okay, so I'll load them up. Put the belts on. All right, let's go and have a good look. Yeah, so lots of plans, lots of changes, and hopefully you will like the changes. I know in my planning of it, I like the changes. Pardon me. Well, it is a bit fluid still in what I'm doing. I haven't decided 100% on what I'm going to be doing. I just have a rough plan on what I want to do. So it will sort of continue to pan out as we go along, and we'll just follow along with that lead as we get to it. Our track is seeding nicely, which is great. Need to keep an eye on the seed and fertilizer. Now I do really need to upgrade that seeder to something a little bit bigger with more capacity, but at the moment it's fine. I think we'll probably have to refill it at least once for this field as it is now, but I think we'll be okay. We'll get through that. Anyway, I hope everyone is doing well. We are doing well here. Recording this at the end of January, and it will be, this video will be in February. So we've got a little bit ahead, got a little bit of a build up, which is fantastic because we need that. And yeah, we'll see how things pan out. I got lots of oil here, so this is good. We're going to make a fair bit of money today, and that's great because I need all the money I can get for the moment for this upcoming project. And also, it's going to help with getting the combine, hopefully. And that's one of the things we can do. We can just get the combine and hold off on our plans. But I really do want to get this underway. All right, I'm going to leave those three there. Just going to head down to the fast food restaurant. We're going to sell this stuff. I'm not fussed about where I'm going to make the most amount of money. I just need to make a amount of money, and that will be more than enough. With the oil in particular, that'll give us a nice boost in the profits, all the money we're going to make, so that's good. So we've got 7,600 honey, 7,000 sunflower oil, and 4,000 olive oil. So the majority of our trailer load is actually in weight, and bulk is actually the oil, which is nice. All right, so let's see how this goes. What I need is a minimum of 120,000. That's what I need to do what I want to do initially, and it's going to change a lot of things in the way how I manage things on this farm. So hopefully it all works out, and if it does, all well and good. If not, well, I'm putting myself in a deeper hole that I don't need to be in. But I think we'll be fine. All right, I'm going to come around here to the back to the delivery. Let's fill all this off. Let's see how much money we make. Looking good. Looking real good. 60 grand. Excellent. Well, yeah. Now, that's done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this guy to come back to the farm on his own. And we're going to scoot back over and start getting some stuff done. So we're going to go here. Set destination. I'm going to put him down into here. There we go. All right. Now, back over to the farm. Now, what we did talk about. Actually, let's go over here. Now, as you can see, there's been a change here. We've moved the chickens. We moved the chickens, and we also built a second pen. Now, why did we do that? Well, number one, the chicken pen over here was chocolate block, and we were full of chickens. We had 650 chickens. Whereas now what we've done is we've split the chickens up and put them into two pens. So we've now effectively got the same production that we had. However, it allows for them to breed and grow, which means we're going to get more eggs. Now, I have got a whole pile of eggs here I can sell as well, but I'm going to leave them there for now. All right. Now, one of the things I want to do and that's based in this area, is I want to put in a building that's going to assist us in looking after all of our products. So let's just bite the bullet and just get it done. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in here, construction. I'm going to go to silos, and it's this building here, the hot ink production storage. Now this has a 3 million capacity. There's another one here for 6 million. I don't think I need that. I think 3 million is going to be fine. And what is this? So this is a warehouse, effectively, that will allow for me to put product in, as in I can put pallets in and store them there. And this is a bit of a game changer, I think. So what we're going to do is we are going to set ourselves up so we can utilize this. And I'm thinking the best way to utilize it is going to be in here like this. And this is one of the reasons why we moved the chickens. Now, I'm thinking that if we put it here, that will, I could put it that orientation there, but then I think I need to come in from this road to provide us access with semi-trailers. I think if I put it in here, that's probably going to work just as well, if not better. Otherwise, I've got other options I can use as well. But I'm thinking this will probably work. So what we want is emptying's over there, loading is over here. I really don't know. I'm in two minds now. I think what we'll do is we'll just put that there like... Like that. Right. So we got that built. So it costs 125 grand to build it. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove those fences there, like that. I will just landscape in some gravel there. We have got that as another entrance point if we do need it. There we go, like that. I don't think anything else needs to be done on this side. That's all fine. And yeah, we're all tickety-boo. All right, so that's the first thing I want to do. So here it is here now. So this is where we come in. We'll put our production in here. And then we can pull our production out over here. And as you can see at the moment, it says silo is empty. Now, let's grab some eggs and put the eggs in there. And we'll see how this works. Now, let's make sure that... because this is right on the edge of the map too. So we want to make sure we're not going to have a collision with the map border. I don't think we will. Yeah, we're okay there. All right, so it's going to come in here. Whoops, I'll just smash some eggs. Okay, we'll load up the eggs. There we go. Now I've done this. All I need to do is I need to come around. Now this is going to act the same as most of the production points. I just drive through into the unloading area and it'll load all the product into the warehouse and then we're good to go. So come around to the offloading area, which is this side here, I think it was. Yeah. And there we go, it's all offloading. Now, one of the other things is, if I now go to the menu and I go in here to look at my prices, my eggs, where are my eggs? There. I've got 34,877 eggs stored in my warehouse. Right. Now, there is a slight bug with this. Now, if I bring product in, you'll see this a little bit later. If I bring product in, say I bring 3,000 product in, it may occasionally drop one off that product. And it's all to do with I think the lag in offloading. So as you can see, once it's finished offloading everything in the trailer, it was still ticking to say as if it was offloading. I think there's a bit of lag there in the game. I've spoken with the maker of this mod, and he said it's a Giant's problem. It's a Giant's fault with the coding that's causing it. but losing 1 or 2 things here and there isn't that big of a deal. It's not a game breaker. But as you can see, in the production storage, we have 34,877. And just to correlate yet again, we'll go back into, where are we? Whoops. Go back into here, and we've got 34,877. So whatever you put in the production warehouse here will now show up in your global inventory, which is fantastic. So that's the first part of what we want to do. So now we've got that. So now what that means is I can also go up here, and I'm going to grab all our other stuff that's sitting up here in storage, and we're going to put that away. Okay, now that's phase 2. Let's call that phase 2. So phase 1 was actually doing the yard itself, and getting all the farms layouts set up. So that's now been complete, obviously. Phase 2 is setting up the chickens and the production storage. So that's now been done. So that's phase 2 done. Now we're going to move on to phase 3. Now phase 3 is going to be very interesting. Now, previously I have spoken about, and by the way, I'm aware that the time is on slow, so I'm doing that for a reason. You'll see that in a little bit. The reason for that is there's a couple of reasons for that. Now, anyway, so we have spoken previously about wanting to expand the farm, and the unfortunate part is where we've got the farm now, which is fine. It as you can see, it's going very slow with those last couple. There we go. There we go. Right. So that's going to be. No, it doesn't actually hit it. All right. Yeah. So we were talking about expanding the farm. So the problem is the area over to the back of us is non-buyable. Now there's a huge plot of land there. You can see there's a fair whack of area there that we could use. But we can't buy it. Well, I've been thinking about it, and I've spoken to the local council, and it's just land that's not being used, and they've said we can utilise it. Now, how are we going to utilise it? We can't buy it, we can't build on it. Well, actually we can, because one of the mods we utilise is the Place Anywhere mod, and we've also got the Landscape Anywhere mod as well. So landscaping is not restricted. You can landscape right close to buildings and all that sort of stuff. And by having those, it means that we can do some extra work over there. So I'm just going to offload this and just show you. So offloading all that in, and now in the production warehouse, we've got eggs, strawberries, lettuce, and tomatoes. And again, if I go back into our menu here, we'll see down here, lettuce, tomatoes, strawberries. Fantastic. Right. Excellent. So that's got that going. All right. So what we're going to do, and as you can see, we've got a bit of a gravel road through here. We are going to expand out through here. Now, I know some of you are going to say, no, you can't do it. It's wrong. Well, you know what? I don't care. It's not wrong because I can use the land. I don't have to buy it, yes, but it's just going to waste. And I'm not going to hurt anything by using it, so we're going to use it. So as you can see, I've already developed my access path up in here if I need to use an access path up here. So all we need to do now is just tidy up a couple of things. Now, we are going to do that right now. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go into my build menu, and I apologize if you don't enjoy this part of the game, but too bad, that's what we're doing. Right, so what we're going to do, now I can't go over, I can't go over any further because that's the border of the map. So I've got to do it all by eye from here. We're going to go painting, gravel, and we're going to change it to slightly bigger, and we're just going to bring that in. I'm going to paint that all the way up here, and do the same here. Okay. Now I think, if I remember correctly, I've leveled most of this off now, so most of it should be okay. But I do want to make sure of that. Okay, so there's that. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring this all the way out here. I'm going to remove these trees, and effectively we are just going to, I'm probably not going to go right to the edge of the boundary. where the fence has been put. That's my boundary I made myself. I think we're just going to come around here. We may come in a little bit closer in here. I'm only putting the gravel down because it just gives us an easy mark of where we're going to go and build on or do whatever. Through there. Down through here. The reason I'm marking this out as well is I want to show you the difference in the amount of land we've now got that is just going to waste. It really is. That's all it's doing. It's just going to waste. Bring all that down through here. And yes, I know some of you are sitting there going, "Oh, it's cheating, duck." Blah, blah, blah. You know what? That's fine. Maybe it is, but maybe it's not. At the end of the day, as I've always said with this game, the flexibility of this game, and the wonderful thing about this game, is you can play the game the way you want to play it. That's what we're going to do. So that's what we've got. So that's the extra area of land we've now got. All that through there and that area through there. Now, I did also mention previously that when these greenhouses run dry, I'm going to reorganize our greenhouse layout. And I certainly am going to do that. And what I'm thinking I might do is I might keep this boundary down through here like that. And what we might do is when I come to production greenhouses and I use my left and right ambidextrous, I want to just align this roughly with a fence line, and that's pretty close. Okay, so they're going to go down through there, for instance, and you can see that these are going to line up. So the idea would be, and I may have to slightly adjust this, but so if I put one down now, I've got enough money to put one down now. Then I go to the opposite hand, so we can put them in there like that. Give enough room to jump in there with a tractor or trailer. And then we go the next one, lines up there like that. So like that. And then as we go along, I'll just put another one in because we can. Got to adjust that fence. But as you can see, we haven't got them, the alignment of it is much better. So I can drive straight through here and do all the water on all of them at the same time. And then I can just drive a trailer into here and pick up the product from all those at the same time. So what we're going to be doing is going to be wiping these ones out here and putting in a new complex of greenhouses through here. Now, we've currently got 2, 4, 5. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Probably going to end up with 8 if I don't put any along through here. I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to finish that off. What I am also going to be doing is putting some other factory type facilities up in here. At the moment, that's the plan. We've got the production warehouse down here. So basically what we're going to do is everything we produce now that's on pallets is going to go into this warehouse system. And then we will either send it off where we need to in relation to using it for production, or alternatively what we'll be doing is we will be holding on to it until the best sell time for those products. So we'll have them in storage. They won't be sort of sitting out in the yard. They're packed away in a warehouse. They're not going to spoil, and we can deal with those effectively. And I think that's fantastic. So there will be a mod review on that warehouse. So you'll probably see it well before you see this video. But it's a fantastic mod. I've tested it reasonably well at the moment. I've tested it for a fair bit on a solo play, and it does work really, really well. So head on over and grab that. I highly recommend that mod. So that's the plan. So we're going to finish tidying all this up. Basically, we'll do all that. In fact, let's do it now. What we're going to do is I'm going to kind of put the gravel in, and we'll clear off some of these trees, quickly split. I'm not doing full forestry mode, so don't expect me to be doing any carting. It's not going to happen. I'm just going to paint this in here so we just get an idea of what we've got. So we can get the lay of the land, and we can also then plan out what we're going to do with it, because it's going to change some things in relation to the farm layout itself. Let's be under no illusions there. It's going to change. We may end up changing where our sheds are and all that sort of thing. So there are still changes to come. I mean, obviously this stuff here can all change. There's no need for that to be where it is and how it is. I left the fence there before. So yeah, but anyway, so what we're going to do now is we're going to remove the trees that are in our way. I'll tidy this little part up a little bit later. That tree there is going to be fine, I think. We're not going to worry about that one. And like I said, we're just going to very quickly deal with the trees as we need to. Oh, where was that trigger? There we go. So this is the lumberjack mod, by the way, that I'm using here that enables me to do this. If I hold the control key down and then turn the chainsaw, it will remove stump and tree altogether. Now I have removed some trees. I'm not going to be a total destructionist. I am going to put more trees around the boundary to replace these trees, so they're not a total loss. I think I will remove you two until I've just worked out what I'm going to be putting where, just so they don't impact on placement of buildings or whatever else. Alright, what's next? These ones over here. Okay. Come on, this one tends to be, no. There we go. There's a bit of a bug with the trees, particularly those little ones as well. I found that if you don't get the trigger right, and I know a lot of other people have had the same thing, it just throws a weird ass non-texture defined type tree, and it looks putrid and you can't remove it. Come back to him. Hopefully our worker is going on with our worker. Have to go over and have a look. Hopefully he's finished, but I doubt it. I reckon he's probably out of fert and seed and we've just missed the prompt. As you can see, it's nice, quick and easy doing this. I mean, yes, if I was doing all forestry, then it'd be a different matter probably, but I'm not, so it doesn't matter. You are going to be a bit of a pain, I foresee. Right, come back to you later. You gone. You gone. Alright, there we go. That's effectively got our yard going. Let's try one more go with this. Nope. Right, we have to play with him a little bit later. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go find what's going on with our seeder. Yeah, he's out of seed. Right, so let's he didn't get much done, did he? Right. So that's a bit of a problem, but anyway, so that's and that basically brings us to the end of this episode. So, yeah, that's what we got going on. So we've got a fair bit of work to do around the farmyard. We'll intersperse that the next couple of episodes, and we'll get that going. I will continue this guy on and do a little bit more seeding. So we want to get the seeding done. Then we're going to have to get some rolling of the seed bed prepped. And then we'll continue on, but yeah, I think we're in a good position now. If I can take the seeder without unfolding, I think all the way up here, yeah, it will just fit. So yeah, so that's our plan for this stage. Let me know what you think down below. I know, like I said, a lot of you probably think it's a bit cheaty. Oh, what happened to the texture there for the road? You'd lost my texture, because I did change that to all dirt up on that rise. Anyway, yeah, so some of you may not agree with what we've done, the way we've done it, but look, I mean, any port in a storm, I guess, and it allows us to do what we need to do for the moment, and that is far more important to me at the moment than anything else, because we need that area of land, and like I said, it was just being wasted. We can utilise it without harming anyone or harming anything. So that's what we're going to do. So anyway, that is it. Thanks so much for watching. Again, leave your comments down below and make sure you press that like button. If you're already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. And if you do subscribe, make sure you press that alarm notification icon as well, so no matter where when more videos are available on the channel. And of course, don't forget to come and join us on Twitch, Twitter, Discord, and Facebook. All the details for those are down below in the description. And most importantly, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and we'll see you again very, very soon back here at Duck Gaming and Elm Creek Farm. See you all later. Bye.